poppin', yo? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at another documentary review, which is a three-part series on Netflix, all roughly an hour and 20 minutes each. So this is a long, long watch. This is like a 5-hour watch, but it is all about the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp court case. Each episode does focus on something a little bit different, and my personal favorite episode was all about the memes in the episode where they talked about like how Johnny Depp got the side of the internet through his memes, and I thought that was really fucking funny because they had the mega pint included. They had the mega pint, and it was great, and most of it was quite boring. I am going to admit, I'm not a huge documentary fan. I'm not a huge sort of true crime sort of court case documentary fan. I prefer the animal ones because they're a lot more interesting to me. But again, it does take you from the start of the court case to the end of the court case, from winner to loser to literally every little detail about it. It was all live streamed on like Sky, on YouTube, on TikTok. The entire court case was live streamed, but Netflix cut it down and basically put the most interesting, most important bits on like their series. But they also got a couple of people to do special interviews and special talks with them, and like from the jury, the like the actual judge, and they were just yapping for like a long ass time. And I love Johnny Depp. I'm gonna be honest, I absolutely adore Johnny Depp. He has his own skin in Fortnite now with Captain Jack. But God, was this slow? This was slow. I watched all 5 hours of it, which is like fucking insane to me. Because I didn't even watch that much when it was first being live streamed. I literally saw the memes, and that's all I really cared about. Like the mega pint was like the best part, and I still refer to the mega pint quite a few times. It is it's a fucking good phrase, and it is just like we have some really interesting transitions from like each scene to like basically again like the pinboard where it goes up in one photo at the other, a couple of like sirens, a couple of like flash transitions to get to a couple of people talking, which gives a little bit more insight on the court case and like the decision making. And it is quite interesting, but it is slow and it does drag. I don't think it needed to be 5 hours long. Like a documentary is normally like an hour and a half, but for whatever reason they made it like 5. That was way too long. I feel like this court case could have been condensed to a much, much sort of shorter time period, and it did feel like it went on for years. I'm gonna be honest. It did have me bored in most areas. Like the meme bit was the most interesting bit because it made me laugh, it made me giggle, it made me interested, and it's some of the bits that I already knew from the court case. Again, this is like decade, not decades old, but it's like years old at this point, and most people have forgotten about it. And when I was just scrolling on Netflix, it was like, you might like this because you liked Jennifer, what Jennifer did. Have Depp versus Heard. And I'm like, okay, I like Johnny Depp. I thought this court case was funny. I thought it was interesting. It's like a serious topic, but they took like the internet by storm and like had a load of memes from it, and that's just what the internet does. Like it takes serious things and makes jokes out of it because yeah, if you don't laugh at some situations, you're gonna cry. Like obviously not in this like thing, but like turning like serious situations funny sort of help people deal with it and help people sort of understand it a little bit better. But sometimes the internet does take it too far, and the jokes are no longer jokes, and it's a little bad. Um, some of these jokes, but the internet got a whole special episode, which a lot of sort of people were talking about, and got quite a few sort of people from the episode to sort of speak about like the way of the internet and how the internet completely blew up this sort of court case and made it sort of mainstream, and everyone was interested in it, and it was all thanks to the internet, and how court cases are changing due to the internet. It was quite interesting, but again, there's only so much you can take. There's only so much that was interesting. The rest of it was just boring, like slop of this, like different people saying the same shit about the court case. Like, not a lot of people had that many differing opinions. Gonna be honest, most of the people were just saying the same shit, just in a different font. Like that was it. They were saying the same sort of shit, and that's why it got boring because it was very repetitive, very sort of slow going, and I mean, I got all the information. All the information. I don't know how long I'll remember it for. I'm going to be honest, because it wasn't an interesting enough watch to sort of retain that information. But it's a watch nonetheless. So if you do have a spare 5 hours and you are interested in watching like a documentary type movie, you can go check this out. It is on Netflix, and again, Netflix does have a subscription fee of like £5 a month with ads. I do believe that is. So prepared to sit through a couple of ads when watching this. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna give this a solid like 6 out of 10. Um, it's not my favorite watch, and I do regret watching it because it is a long ass time to sort of sit down and watch something. And I could have watched something else that was a little bit more interesting, a little bit more upbeat and happy, and something that I would have probably enjoyed more than this. I don't actually know why. I just saw Johnny Depp and was like, "Ooh, okay, let's go, Mega Pint," and got excited to watch it. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't. I just wish I didn't. And yeah, that's about it. If you do want me to review any other sort of documentaries, movies, animes, TV shows, please do leave them down in the comments below, and I'll get onto them as soon as possible. And if you want me to, you know, if you want to see me on other platforms, if you want a little bit more Tyler Price in your life, you can go check out the link in the description of this video, which will take you to everything else that I have to offer, from my Instagram to my Twitch to my TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat, Reddit, Discord, Cameo, everything like that. Everything that I have to offer is in that link tree, so you can go check it out just in case you want a little bit more Tyler Price in your life. And 98% of you are recurring subscribers, but you're not subscribed. So if you don't want to go elsewhere on the internet, you can stay here, press that big red subscribe button. I know it's big, I know it's red, I know it's scary, but if you push it, I promise it'll go more of a mellow grey, a nice chill grey, and you obviously like my content, you hear all the time, so you might as well press it. But it is free, and if you do decide you don't actually like me, you can change your mind and unsubscribe later. But as of right now, just go ahead and hit it. And if you want to hit the notification bell as well to be notified every time I do upload a video, I normally do 5 videos a day. 5 videos a day at around 1 a.m. here in the UK. So other than that, I don't have much else to say. So I'll see you all tomorrow for the next film review.